It's nice and vampy, very dark, golden plum. I hope you guys like it.
Alright, there I'm with the bare face. I'm going to put a headphone in. I'm going to take it out later, so I don't know why I'm bothering. And I'm using my Magic Lumi Light Infused Primer as a base, just to kind of brighten up my dull complexion of the winter. And I'm using the Hello Flawless foundation all over my face. I haven't made like the best opinion on this stuff. It works alright, but I guess it's just not really my favorite. But it says it's a breathable foundation, and I feel like I need that in the winter. I'm just going to smooth it around, and this is my Lancome Waterproof Concealer. I'm going to go underneath my eyes with that, just kind of bop it around and cover up those circles as best I can. And on top of that, I'm using the Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer from Maybelline. It's kind of hard to get at, but once you do, it's worth it. Just kind of putting it underneath my eyes to really brighten everything up. And then I'm just going to blend that in with the same damped beauty blender. Dampened. And with the excess, I'm just going to run it on my bridge of my nose, chin, and forehead just to brighten up the center of my face. Now with Color Tattoo, the 24-hour, I'm going to use this as a primer. It's in the color Barely Branded, and I'm just using that all over my lid. It's just a nice base to keep my eyeshadow from creasing it all, and it'll help me blend everything in. I'm just highlighting the inside corners and working it out. This is Nude by NYX. I'm using that as, I guess, a base shadow. Just kind of lightly blending that all over my lid, for the most part. And with my e.l.f. loose high definition powder, I'm going underneath my eyes. Sorry that was so messy, that was me being embarrassed. And this is NYX Taupe. I'm using my contour brush and going in the back of my cheekbones. I'm just kind of staying back there because I don't want a lot of definition, just enough here on both sides. I want to stay kind of cool to match the eyes for this. This color's perfect. And then with the excess, I'm just going to run it on either side of my nose, kind of sharpen everything up, and then blend it into the bridge a little bit. This is NYX Dark Brown eyeshadow on a medium fluffy brush. I'm going to take this into my crease. I'm also going to use this color to map out my eyeshadow shape for the entire look. Just blending it in and working it around where it needs to go. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but I want to show you what I'm doing. Kind of bringing it out into a little bit of a point there. And then I'm going to take that same shadow and work it underneath my eyes slightly and really emphasize this V shape we have going on for the elongated eye that I want for this look. Now with a dampened eyeshadow brush, just pat off the excess. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. color in the burnt plum. I'm just going to pack it on there. It's a baked eyeshadow, so it works best wet, and it really gives you a nice color payoff and a really pretty sheen, and I really like it. But it does take a little bit of work, so you just kind of slowly pat it on there. I'm doing it very carefully because I already did my concealer and everything, and I don't want to fall out. So there's my other eye. Just layering it on there until I get the color that I want. And kind of pulling into the shape, and then with that same brush with nothing added to it, I'm going to just blend it out. That's the same brush that I used for the dark brown. Now I think what I'm doing is I'm going back into the purple color and just packing on there more. So you kind of lose a little bit when you blend it. And I really wanted a heavy color payoff. And, you know, more blending. Now this is the NYX Glam Shadow Stick in, I think, Yellow Diamond. Yep, just using that spots in the inside corners to brighten it up and give the other gold color something to stick to. Here it is for the highlight. And the other gold color that I'm using is a beautiful golden color with a slight peach tone to it. It's a baked eyeshadow again. I'm using it dampened, and the color is Enchanted. I'm using that as my inner corner highlight. Just feel like gold and plum look so beautiful together. I think this is also the plum. Going back into it. Yeah, we're going back into the plum and just working that underneath our eyes. My eyes, your eyes. And blending it out. Just want to really diffuse outline or outer edge of this and kind of blow out the whole thing. Now with whatever kind of black kohl eyeliner pencil you want to use, go ahead and run it in your waterline to give you that definition. We're going to start the eyebrows, comb them through, and I'm going for a very angular, straight brow for this. Just think it kind of works with the whole thing. And it opens up the eye area quite a bit. So I'm just going to do this like I normally do. I'm going to speed it up because it takes me some time just slowly building up the eyebrow. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in soft brown. Moving to my other eyebrow. I'm trying to match the angle. It's really disappointing when I get the angle wrong. And this is the dip brow in, I think, taupe. I'm just working that through my other parts of my eyebrows. I'm blending it. And this is a almost white color from the Sonia Kashuk palette. I'm just using this as a highlight. We don't want a stark white because I don't want it to be obnoxious, and I don't want any more shine if the focus to be on the lid. This is the NYC liquid liner. I'm just going to very quickly show you what I'm doing. I'm going for a very straight cat eye look to complement the whole eye and to kind of go with the the eyebrow shape. And there's both eyes. And with the, I think it's called Model Co Volume Eyes. It's just a black mascara. I'm just really working those into the eyelashes. You can wear fake eyelashes if you'd like to with this. I don't really care that much. And this is a nice peach color. I'm using this super lightly just on the back of my cheekbones. And I'm kind of using this to warm my face up just so slightly and to blend my contour. Now I'm going in with that same beauty blender and just cleaning up the outer bits of my blush. And with High Beam, on the cheekbones. Just dotting it on there, on my nose a little bit, on the tops of my cheekbones. And I'm going to blend it in with the beauty blender. Lip time. This is just a ELF lip liner in a dark reddish color. So any kind of berry or Merlot would work for this look, I think. You can also do a nude lip if you want to, but I went dark, because why not? I'm going to move on to Transylvania NYX. I think it's a lip butter. I don't recall what they call it, but the color is in Transylvania, which I think is appropriate for this look, because my brother calls it my, what's he say, Vamp Glam or something like that? Glampire. That's what he calls this look. Last time I wore it, he said that. I thought it was funny. And that means we're done. Go ahead and subscribe to this. And
Cat bomb. Hey!